define a function in Python. So we first need the word def to define a function. You have to have a function name. We're just going to call it f1. And we're going to pass it two parameters, variable 1 or v1 and variable 2 or v2. And don't forget your colon to end the definition. Make sure everything that goes with the function is indented. And we're just going to output these values. So we're going to print v1, and then we're going to print v2. And since we're doing the print within the function, we don't need to do a return value, whatever we're doing in the function. So now we're going to call the function. So further down in the program, make sure that you're at the leftmost margin. To call a function, you just call the function name. In this case, it's going to be f1. Again, make sure it's the left margin. f1 is sending it the value of 20, comma, and a value of 30. Those are two parameters or arguments. And our output should be 20 on one line and 30 on the next line, because the two print statements, 20 becomes v1, 30, 20 becomes v1, 30 becomes v2. And when you output those, they'll output them on separate lines. Define a function in Python. Make sure that you're at the leftmost margin. We're going to use the word def and then a function name. We're just going to call it add. I'm going to send it two parameters, num1 and num2. Don't forget the colon. Remember, everything within the function needs to be indented. So we're going to create a return value of num1 plus num2. Now we need to call the function. Sum is equal to the function call, add. I'm going to pass it two numbers, 20 and 30. Then we're going to print the output of sum. Make sure you put the sum in parentheses, and the output should look like, or should be 50, because 20 will become num1 in the call, 30 will become num2. We will add those two together and return that value, and that value will become the variable sum. And then we will output that sum, and we should get 50.